Again and again, guys, I got this 2013 Chevy Camaro. It's a convertible one, so the customer drove all the way from New York to a shop because they have evaporator core leak, and so we're gonna go to the process of replacing the evaporator core. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna join the system, make sure like the system take the coolant out of it, and after that we're gonna recover the system, make sure there is no freon at all in there. But I'm pretty sure there was no freon because they've been having this leak for so long. So we'll go from there. Here's the heater hose right here, as you can see. But the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this crossbar. If you take the engine cover, so you're gonna have more room. So I'll just use a long pliers to get the clips out of my way. So we got the two hoses out. So we got a 10mm bolt that's bolting it. So I don't know if you can see it. So we're gonna take this 10mm bolts out. It's gonna be this hose right here, this bolt. I'm gonna take this bolt off to take the AC line out. Once I get the both AC lines out, so it's gonna be very easy. Then I'm gonna start working inside of the engine. All right, so to start inside, before we take the battery terminal out, first thing you're gonna do, it's see if you can have the car and move the shifter all the way down to the back like that. Move it to M. So now, then to remove this, the upper center console, you just have to stick some plastic thing on the door of it like that, and after that you gently gonna see if you can slide it out the same way you see I'm trying to slide it out. It should be very easy, but all you need is just play with it. Don't go too harsh on them. So you're gonna take it, all you do when you get it up like that, you just slide it on side, and you're just gonna disconnect this big connector right here. Once you take this connector out, you can take the whole thing out of your way. To take this out, you're gonna have to pop the side. Pop the side out on both sides. Those are easy to come out, as you can see. You can do that on both sides. Do that on both sides. Sometimes the seat might be on your way. You're probably gonna have to move the seat forward. So there is a 4.7mm screw that you have to take off here, and after that, to take the upper shifter knob out, there was a little I don't know if you can see it right here. What you gotta do is just use a flat little screwdriver to take it off. Once you take it off, you gotta all right, so don't forget, once you take the little cap, there was a screw that screw it down. It's a T20 you have to use to take it out, so make sure you don't lose the screw. I put it back here, then I put it in here so I don't want to lose it. So once you take that off, the second thing, you just pull that out easily like that, as you can. Once you lift that up, if you feel it's a little bit hard, or you gotta do pass your finger on the back of this, just push that up a little bit, and then that on both sides, and you should be able to take that out. So those Phillips screwdriver screw that we're gonna take, you got one in here and one on each side. So we're gonna take this cover off. When you take the cover off, there is two screw on the bottom, on the back right here. You have to take them off on each side. Once you take them off, you're gonna be able to lift that up. We can slide it back to get the center console out. Right, once you take the 2.7mm screws out of the radio, all you gotta do is just ply on the side of it and ply it on the top of it really hard. we should get the radio out. As you can see, I'm gonna take all of them off. At least we can get that out. So once we get that out, there you go. We're gonna pull this back, and then we're gonna unplug all the plug that's got in the back of it. All right. So on the steering, you got 3 screws on the bottom. I think they are the same 7mm screw. We're gonna take them off. At least we can start working on the steering. We already got one. That's 2. Steering column cover. Might be very hard. All you gotta do is just play with it. But the upper one, it's coming out with this, the dash. The bottom piece, all you gotta do is just pull, make it go over that, and then this one can come out on 2 pieces. We can have this side out. So now to take the airbag out, the steering airbag, all you gotta do, there is a 2 hole on the back of that. You just pull a little screw and then you just push it. But what you gotta do, you gotta turn the steering upside down. At least you can get access to them on the back like that, right here. And all you do, you just push this in there, and then you pull this way, and you can get it out. So once you get here, you're just gonna push this little tab up, as you can see. Once you lift the lock off, you can just pull this up. It's gonna come out easily. You're gonna do that on the both connector. It's easy. Now we're gonna use a special torque to take this bolt out. But there is one thing that I like to do, but like you already said, it's already marked. I like to mark them to make sure that when I tighten them back, they're gonna have the same they're gonna be back at the same spot, so they're gonna have the regular torque. So I'm just gonna take that off and we'll go from there. All right, so I think it's a T50. Now we're gonna take those out. So they got 2 little clips on both sides, up and down on both of them. All you gotta do is just do that and take it out like that. Once you take that out, I'm gonna unplug both of them and let them sit inside. All right, so okay, what I did, I always put a tape to lock the clock spring in place. I don't want it to keep moving around. The cluster, the instrument cluster out, you have to use a T10. That's what I use. I use this long one. So to remove the 2 screws that's holding the cluster out. After that, now we at the point where we're gonna take the dash, the actual dash out. So we're gonna start removing everything that's gonna be on our way. Pop the side, those side panel off. All you gotta do is just pop them out. So they're right here. So it's right there. You got some copper screw that's holding it on the bottom right here. You have to take it out. At least you can reach out to the, what they call it, the airbag, the one that's on the dash right here. So you can unplug it. To unplug it, you got this little red tag. You're just gonna have to push it back. After that, you just press and then you disconnect it. The speaker, I'm gonna take it off and unplug it because I don't want anything that have plugs to stay in that. So I don't have any. I don't want to have any trouble or any problem with it. All right. So I don't want to have any trouble, any problem. All right. 2 plugs. This one you have to pull this red clips out of it, and after that you just press it to pull it out. This one you just push it down. So don't forget, I told you we have to disconnect everything that comes to the steering wheel. So and then we can leave them right here because these gonna come out with no wire and nothing. So that's why you have to take off everything that's all those accessory buttons. So you have to take them out, disconnect them. At least you can leave the wire, so they're gonna stay in here. So disconnect everything that's connected to the steering. Fuse box, you got two clips on the bottom. However, you just have to press, crease, and you take it out of your way, and as you can see, everything is ready to come out. So we're gonna lift it up and take it out. So one thing I forgot to mention, guys. So before you lift that up, this gonna got two 10mm screw that gonna screw it to the frame right here. We're gonna remove them. Once you remove them, there is two 13mm bolt that's bolting the airbag to the dash. You're gonna have to take that off. Once you take that off, you pretty much good to go. So now, and we already got the three 13mm bolt on the side. You got the three on each side, and the last thing gonna be this 13mm bolt right here. All right, guys, so we already got the windshield off. So we already got the two 13 bolts. You got some 10 bolts right here that's holding it, and we have to take he has another 213 on the side of there, so you have to take them off. And after that, we're gonna fight with it, see if we can take that out. So because of those wire, then you don't need to take it all the way out. All you gotta do is just let it sit inside like that. So here's our guy. We're gonna be able to take everything out of here. So we already got everything pretty much loose on the front. So we're gonna see if we got any bolt that's bolting that to the frame, and after that we should be able to get that guy out. So what I did, I just used a swivel to take that 10mm bolts off beside removing everything. So I leave those alone. I use a swivel, and he got another 10 on the other side right here also. Then you have to take off. So I already take off the three 10mm bolt that's holding this. Once you finish, all you gotta do is just play with it. It should come out. I got the guy out. So now the customer bought with the case and everything, so I'm just gonna assemble everything. We bring both the heater cord, everything. We got the receiver dryer and everything. We're gonna take that off, and we'll go from there. We're gonna put everything back in this case and assembly with the other one, and we'll go from there. So we already get the box back in. So now trying to put everything back in. So all you gotta do, guys, is just do the reverse. Unfortunately, I could keep showing you how to put everything back together. So if you do the reverse, and then the same way we took it out, so you're gonna be able to put it back in. So we're gonna put everything back in, and then see if we can get the guys come back and install the windshield. And after that, so the best thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna leave that before we put everything back together. We're gonna leave the AC machine on the AC system. They did vacuum it for the whole night at least, and when we come tomorrow morning, we can make sure there was no leak on the system. So, all right, let's see. Everything back together. As you can see, they already installed the windshield. So then all right, see you on the next video.